Now, for those of you that are new to the concept of dropshipping and you're not really sure of exactly how it works, it's one of the most simplistic online business models out there, because all you're literally going to do is build an online store, make sure that you load that online store with winning products that you know people are actively searching for, find a dropshipping supplier that's going to ship out your orders, and then from there, all you got to do is drive traffic to your store, and there's a number of different ways that you can do that in the easiest way possible. Now, when it comes to finding a winning product, there's so many different ways that you can do it, but one of the tools that you can use is AutoDS. Now, I'm going to leave a 30-day trial link to AutoDS in the description down below, but the reason why it's useful is for so many different reasons, and I'm going to explain that in a moment. But one of the reasons is because you can use it, as I said, to find winning dropshipping products, because if you come over to their handpicked product section, these are the winning products that they know are currently doing well based on the data that they have. And because AutoDS is one of the biggest dropshipping softwares out there, you can kind of trust that the information that they're going to give you is going to be accurate. Now, there's this product that I came across which looks like a projector by the looks of it, and if you just click into the product, AutoDS is going to be able to give you a lot of information. It's going to show you the potential profit, it's going to show you how much the item is being sold for roughly, and you're also going to be able to see other sellers that are currently selling it right now. And as you can see, there's this Shopify store over here that's currently selling this product for $159. However, on AutoDS, as you can see, the product is currently available for us to buy at $34. And it's also going to reach customers in the United States within 8 business days, which is fairly decent. And right now, most of you are probably thinking, Sam, what you've shown me so far is great. Now I know exactly where to find winning products, and I'm also able to find information about it. Thank you so much. But how exactly am I going to build a dropshipping website? That doesn't really sound lazy to me. Well, there's actually this AI bot that you're going to be able to use for completely free that's going to help you when it comes to building a fully optimized Shopify dropshipping store, again, for completely free. I'm going to link it down below. Literally all you got to do is click on this button over here, fill out your full name, put your email address, put a password, click on next, select whatever niche you want the store to be built around. You've got the option of fashion and apparel, pets, electronics and gadgets, home and garden, sport and fitness. Whichever one you pick, the store builder is going to make sure that it's optimized to that niche. But of course, in this case, I'm going to build a store that's going to sell projectors. So I'm just going to click on electronics and gadgets. It's then going to take you through a couple questions. It's not going to take too long, probably about 3 to 5 minutes. But one of the things that you're going to need to do is sign up for a Shopify trial. You're going to be able to do this directly from within the AI store builder. Make sure that you select the basic plan. It's only going to cost $1, and you're going to be able to use Shopify for an entire 30 days. But once you've done that, from there, you're now going to be able to access your Shopify store. So just click on this button over here. And as you can see, it's now been able to build the store for me. All of this stuff that you can see on the screen right now, all of these different pages, the way that it's optimized, the fact that it's also working on mobile phone as well as desktop, just everything about this website was done using AI. And if you want to make a custom logo for your store, that's not difficult to do as well. You could just go over to Canva. As you can see, I was able to make this logo within a couple minutes. And when it comes to loading the winning product onto the store that you just built, that's not difficult to do as well, because you're going to be able to use AutoDS. All you got to do is just click on this button over here. From there, it's going to take you to this page where you're going to be able to make any changes in terms of the title, in terms of the description, in terms of the variants, the images. Essentially, AutoDS is pulling all of the information that you can see on the screen directly from the supplier's product page. And when it comes to operating your store in the laziest way possible, it'll be wise for you to click on these monitoring options over here, which is stock monitoring and price monitoring. For the stock option, this means that if the item becomes out of stock on your supplier's website, AutoDS is going to make the product unavailable on your store. That's going to make sure that you avoid any chargebacks, any complaints, any negative reviews. And price monitoring is where if your supplier increases the price, then AutoDS is going to make sure that they increase the price for you as well on your website automatically, so that you're still in profit. And as you can see, the product has now been loaded onto my Shopify dropshipping store. This took no less than maybe 15 minutes for me to do, and you're going to be able to do the exact same thing yourself. Now, of course, you are going to have to get customers onto your website for you to generate sales, and there's lazy ways that you can do that. And if you want to get a little bit more information on exactly what goes into getting customers onto your store and just everything that you need to know step by step when it comes to starting this side hustle, be sure to click the top link in the description for a completely free course. In that free course, I'm going to be able to spend a little bit more time showing you the ins and outs of exactly what you need to know when it comes to getting started. So make sure you click the top link in the description down below to join that free course today. But swiftly moving on to the second lazy side hustle that you're going to be able to do alongside your full-time job, which is by selling low content books on Amazon. Now, most of you probably have never heard of a low content book before, but what they are things like journals, puzzle books, mind maps, books that don't really have a lot of content in them like normal reading books. And there's so many people on Amazon right now that are making thousands of dollars every single month by selling these type of books. And I'm going to show you some of the key things that you need to know if you want to be able to do the same. Now, what you can do first and foremost is figure out exactly which low content books people are searching for on Amazon and spending money on. And the way that you can figure that out is by going directly onto Amazon. You do need to make sure that you've installed the Helium 10 product research tool, because it's going to be really helpful when it comes to you making sure that you don't waste your time, energy, and money. So I'm going to leave a direct sign up link to Helium 10 in my description. And the reason why it's useful is because you're going to be able to install it onto your Google Chrome browser, as you can see I've already done. And I'm just going to type in a low content book over here, which is journal. And before I've even searched for anything, Helium 10 is going to be able to show me all of this data. Now, one of the first things that I can see is the main type of journal that people are searching for, or that there's been an increase with, is journals for women. So if I just click on this, and then from here, what I'm going to be able to do is click on the Helium 10 Google Chrome extension tool, click on X-ray Amazon product research. And with this tool, I'm going to be able to niche down. So first things first, what I'm going to do is sort the revenue from highest to lowest, and I'm going to scroll down slightly. And there's this journal over here, which is prayer journal for women, that brought in over $93,000. So instantly, I now know that people are spending money on prayer journals, which means that if I'm able to find one that doesn't have a lot of reviews, but is still able to generate sales and replicate it, I'm going to be able to also make sales as well. So the way that you can do that is by going back onto Amazon, typing in the specific type of book that you want to sell. In this case, it's prayer journal for women. Then what I'm going to do is come back over to the Helium 10 extension tool. And as you can see with this particular low content book on Amazon, customers spent over $680,000 on any product that contained these particular keywords. But when it comes to the type of book that you want to try and sell yourself, what you want to do is sort the review count from lowest to highest. And as you can see, there's some of these different Amazon listings that don't have a lot of reviews, which means that it's going to be easy to compete with them, but yet they've still been able to bring in a decent amount of income. Like for example, there's these ones over here that brought in over $9,000. So if I just click into this one over here, this is basically what it looks like. And now I've got an idea of what type of design I would want to do with my low content book. So what I'm going to be able to do is go over to ChatGPT or DALL-E, which is the image version. I'm going to be able to upload the image from the Amazon product that is doing well that I just showed you. From here, I'm going to be able to now ask it to recreate the image, but make it slightly different using a similar design. And once I've now got the design, I'm going to be able to download it to my computer. From here, I'm going to go over to a software called BookBoat. BookBoat is what you're going to use when it comes to putting all of the pieces together. I'm going to leave a 3-day trial link in my description down below. And once you've created your account and you've logged in, you're going to come over here to the BookBoat Studio. It's then going to give you this blank canvas to work from. And then literally all you got to do from this point is just copy the image that you got from DALL-E and just try and fit it into the right section for the front and the back. You're also going to be able to use BookBoat when it comes to inserting all of the pages into the journal or the notebook or the puzzle book, whatever you're working on. You're going to be able to insert all of the pages. And then literally once you've done that, you're going to be able to download the finished product from BookBoat, go over to Amazon KDP, upload the book onto your account. And as long as you've made sure to insert the correct title, the correct description, the correct keywords, you're going to be able to essentially sit back, watch the sales come in, and you're not going to have to ship out any of the books yourself, because when an order comes in, Amazon are going to print and ship out the books for you. And it's only at that point, that's when you're going to have to pay a fee to Amazon. But moving on to the third lazy way of being able to start a side hustle, which is by starting a faceless YouTube channel. Now, of course, YouTube channels are a great way to build an online business and the easiest easiest way that you can do so is by starting one where you don't need to show your face or use your voice. The good thing about building a YouTube channel is that you're going to be able to create the videos in your spare time, and you're going to be able to publish them far into the future. And as long as you've started a YouTube channel that you know people are interested in those particular videos, you're going to be able to use an AI bot like InVideo when it comes to creating the videos on your behalf. It's super simple because all you got to do is enter a prompt and try and be as descriptive as possible, and it's going to be able to give you back a fully edited video. You're going to be able to make any necessary changes to the video that you need to, and from there you're going to be able to repeat that process over and over again. And when it comes to making money with a faceless YouTube channel, there's a number of different ways that you can do it, but I would say that one of the best ways for beginners is to earn Google AdSense payments. Google AdSense are those ads that you see on YouTube videos. Whenever you see one of them, the person that owns the channel is earning a portion of that ad revenue. And the more watch hours that you're able to get, the more money you're able to make in that month. And as long as you've met the threshold for Google AdSense, which is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, you're going to be able to place ads on your video, which is going to put you in a position to earn a passive source of income from all of your videos. Now, of course, there is a lot more that goes into this process. And if you wanted me to make a step-by-step video showing you everything you need to know, then put in the comments down below, do the faceless YouTube video, and I'll get onto it ASAP. But moving on to the final way of being able to earn money even when you're fast asleep, which is by buying into the S&P 500. Now, this might sound a little bit more confusing than what it actually is. I would say that it's probably one of the easiest ways of making money online, and it's something that I wish I knew about a lot sooner. Now, when I say the S&P 500, what this is the top 500 companies in the United States. And if you're able to buy into it once a week, over time, you're going to see your money grow. Now, of course, this isn't financial advice, but this is something that I've personally been doing myself over the past few years. And to show you how powerful this can be, if I just log into one of the apps that I use when it comes to buying into the S&P 500, this is one of them over here. I'm going to put a screen recording over there so that you can clearly see it. In this app, I've been able to build it up to the point where my total balance is £67,000, which is maybe around $80,000. And because I've been consistent when it comes to buying into the S&P 500 a couple times a week, I've been able to get back a 13.78% return. And if I just jump over to one of the other apps that I use, which is this one over here, as you can see in this one, I've been able to build it up to the point where the balance is £41,000, and that's probably around $50,000. And in this one, I've been able to get back a 13.74%. So I wouldn't necessarily class buying into the S&P 500 as a side hustle. That's the reason why I titled this video 3.5 ways to make money online in the laziest way. But it's definitely something that you should look into because, again, it's one of the best ways when it comes to earning a passive source of income directly from your phone. And if you wanted to get a little bit more information on the step-by-step process when it comes to investing, I'm going to leave a video right there. It breaks down all of the details that you need to be aware of as a complete beginner, so be sure to watch that straight after this video. Also, don't forget to check out that completely free dropshipping course. I'm going to link it down below, top link in the description. Other than that, guys, I'll catch you on that next YouTube video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.